Hello. Hello, chair.
Chair.
Sorry, the first thing I hear off of the mic.
Expert was like loading at once, and I couldn't get a word in. I couldn't hear anything for a minute.
Yeah.
So I was waiting for a chance to respond when I heard something.
Mm-hmm.
Because expert likes to take up processing when it starts up.
Oh, it sure does. Yeah, no, the first thing I heard there was the creak of the chair, so that's why I was like, alright, hello.
Hello, door.
Oh, so how are you this morning?
Doing pretty all right.
Good, good.
Feeling pretty. I'm actually feeling pretty good. Good today. As in, like, all right. I'm ready to finally get this out of my chest here.
Yeah. Well, we're always rooting for you, buddy.
As always. Alright, I just need to get this stuff to Twitter and such. What pack were we opening today?
Ancient Sanctuary.
Ancient Sanctuary. Oh, fun.
Does my voice give me super luck? No,
Matt,
really?
my voice gives me super strange. Now, if anyone's voice is going to be given luck, it should be mine, because I'm the one that pulls off the, oh, God, blind me.
Exactly. Plus, you're the one who uses green. Green's a lucky color, right?
In some cases. If I'm Kaiba, I gotta be pure white.
That's fair, that's fair.
Or as Burtis likes to call Kibatu. Which I'm actually angry, yet kind of happy that it works puts together as well as it does.
Yeah, it's pretty surprising.
Like, that's the most unintentional thing that happened, but it happened. Like, son of a bitch.
Yep. Whereas, unfortunately, I have absolutely no relevance with Yugi here, but oh well.
Gamer Moto?
That's as close as it's gonna get, I think, isn't it?
Well, at least you're not like Chugga and you're like Calibrary Cuff. Gamer Calibrary Cuff Paladin.
Oh dear. Emil says the dumbest thing sometimes, doesn't he?
I'm surprised he's still a human being at this point.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be mean, but like, there's a lot of things he doesn't know. There's a lot, like, God bless you.
Yeah.
So one more time, what was it?
Ancient Sanctuary.
That's good enough. Cal and Kev opening the Ancient Sanctuary. The packs, not the place.
Oh, I made a joke on it myself that way, as you might have already seen. Of yeah, we survived the invasion of chaos and have found ourselves in an ancient sanctuary. They offer us a booster box. What are we gonna get out of that?
Let's find out.
Yeah.
All right, let's close all that. Yeah, sorry, I said I was ready, but I was like, I had to get everything set up here.
Yeah, no worries for that. I might as well just get the card list page open for this then, since that's the first bit I go over. So might as well do that since we're nearly set. There's a total of 112 cards in this set.
That many? Wow.
Yeah. Don't worry, the next one's only got like 60 something, so we're getting to the smaller ones. Ah yes, his soul long since collapsed, his body recklessly continues onward, driven by lust for more power. He no longer resembles his former self. Bad ending. And J-Trot's like, it's gonna be a while till justice strikes back against chaos. Maybe, we'll see.
Face it, Joey kinda hates your guts. I'm surprised he's not laughing at you from somewhere right now.
Oh dear.
I only just remembered that's like tee-hee-hee. One of the best lines needs to come from that. Cool. It's just as fun. Alright. Start that up. Alright, ready to go.
Alright. So, I guess in that case, if we're ready to just get the drafting stuff underway here, we might as well just go for it, huh?
I mean, at this point, might as well jump straight to it, right?
Yeah. So,
We already done all the things we did yesterday, so...
yeah, we already got the wheel spin, so... yeah, I don't know what you took off of it. I know what you rolled because it was just that was at the end of the thing, but I deliberately stopped, as I said to you in the DM stuff, I deliberately stopped without seeing what you took, because I was like, I could see it's like, oh yeah, there's some good potential stuff out of that. That's actually not a terrible wheel to spin for that particular set. But
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, I obviously didn't see what you took because that would be lame. I did say I also got the common wild cards, so we'll you know, basically in the same boat pretty much in that last set. So
Yeah.
you know, all right.
Alright.
Let's get to it then. 24 packs of Ancient Sanctuary. Make sure the box is ticked this time.
Yes, I know.
And I will catch you on the other side of this, dude.
Alright. See you inside the Ancient Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, hello everyone. How are you doing today? As we said, we are doing Ancient Sanctuary here. We've had the list up for a little bit because, you know, as we do, we go through this at the beginning here. This is the last set for quite a while. I think it's Strike of Neos is when they come back. This is the last set that has secret rares. We have pulled one secret rare in all 4 of the last sets. We got Lava Golem in Pharaonic Guardian, we got Diffusion Wave Motion in Magician's Force, Vampire Lord in Dark Crisis, and of course Chaos Emperor Dragon in the previous set. So it'd be cool to round it out with one, especially if it's this one, because I actually really like this card. The End of Anubis is pretty much Summon Skull in stats, so it has no defense, but that's probably a good thing for it, actually, because it dodges Smashing Ground better. And yeah, it's level 6, 2500 is real big, and it prevents any spell trap or monster effects that either target a card in the graveyard or activate in the graveyard from working. This just gets rid of all of... I mean, it would be bad for me if I keep with like Apprentice Magician and stuff like that, because it gets rid of all of that, but it also stops Monster Reborn, which was a pretty big problem yesterday, as we found out. So, you know, this would be really cool to pull, and I would probably play it, because again, I really like this card. It's kind of underrated. But, you know, we'll have to see. But yeah, pretty decent that way. The other secret is Misera de Ville here. So before I go over that, I kind of want to go back up and actually go over the core monster that it's used with, because it's actually right at the top. The Warrior of Zera. Yo, Brownie! Thanks for good luck. Yeah, so the Warrior of Zera is a standard vanilla level 4 warrior. It's not anything special here, but if you've got either Pandemonium or the Sanctuary in the Sky on the field, which are the two... we've had Pandemonium before. Sanctuary in the Sky is the field spell from this set. You can tribute it to get 2 different monsters out. And one of them is the other secret of the set, Misera de Ville. If you actually summon this and Pandemonium is still on the field, the opponent has to discard 3 random cards from their hand. That's gross. But warrior, the warrior you've got to use with this is an Earth monster, so it's not useful for the Chaos stuff. We're probably not gonna play it, but you know, it's there. It's neat. The other monster that it goes into is Archlord Zerato, which I don't remember where it is in the set. Should have probably looked at that a bit more first. Archlord Zerato is up here. So this guy, you need to Sanctuary in the Sky, which is a super rare in this set, so good luck pulling enough of them, right? But if you manage to do that and you discard a light monster from your hand, you get to Regeki the opponent's field, which is really good. Also not once per turn, which is kind of fun. But yeah, that's the main sort of gimmick with this guy. There are a couple of gimmicks in this set. Sealmaster Mesa over here is a rare, and it's like really dull in stats, but it has a spell and a trap that let you seal the opposite type of card. So the continuous spell seals the trap cards whilst this is on the field. The trap card seals spell cards. So, you know, that's one of the other gimmicks they go for. Mystical Shine Ball works with the agents. This is the beginning of the agent archetype. Agent of Creation Venus is the one that we would want to get a good amount of. Not for just now, but for far, far in the future when Exceeds and Links and stuff come in. Because this isn't once per turn. Pay 500 life points, special summon the Mystical Shine Ball from your hand or deck. That's really, really good for later in the game. It's not very good at the moment, but we don't really have another chance to get them, right? So this would be the time to do it. You don't need Sanctuary in the Sky for this either, like you do for a lot of the other agent stuff. So that would easily be the best one there. Otherwise, there's not a lot of amazing stuff in this set. Stone Statue of the Aztecs is something I could see Kib playing, just because it's got a 2k butt and it does double battle damage if I attack into it. So I may have to switch up my my weenie deck strategies a little bit here, because there's some pretty big stuff here. Legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master is definitely the other, like, really big card to get here. It's a common, so we should get a couple of it at least. This spins any monster that attacks it whilst it's in defense position. So puts it back on top of the deck. You've got to draw it again after it. It's really annoying, actually. 1800 defense is not as big as some of the other cards, though, so those 1900 monsters that I've been pulling and haven't actually been using yet, they would be usable here for that. Golem's got 2200 defense on a level 4 with no negative effect, but it's an ultra, so, you know, kind of not going to go for that. Zaborg the Thunder Monarch is the one we really want out of this set, though. The beginning of the Monarch archetype came in what was otherwise a pretty poor set, to be honest. If you tribute summon this, you destroy one monster on the field. It is mandatory, and it can hit your own field. So if you tribute summon this on an empty board, it's going to destroy itself. But it is a light monster. It's level 5, so Metamorphosis can get Fiend Skull Dragon out with this. Is kind of okay. And yeah, it's big body with the man-eater bug effect when it comes out. Blowback Dragon's kind of okay too. It's Barrel Dragon with 300 less attack, but only 1 tribute. So that's kind of good. Mermaid Knight, if you're playing the Umi Legendary Ocean strategy, is quite nice, because it can attack twice in the same turn, which is much better than the attacking directly of the Amphibious Bugbot thing. Lady Ninja Yay, if you're playing a Wind deck, you can bounce all of your opponent's spell and trap cards with this. It's not too bad. Solar Flare Dragon is good if you play multiples of it, because if you get 2 of these out on the field, the opponent can't attack either of them, and it does burn damage at the end of each of your turns. So if you get 2 of these out, it's actually pretty good. I'm going to have to watch out for that. Enemy Controller is an Ultra, but is one of the most versatile cards to ever exist, pretty much. So it would be a really nice pickup. Probably not going to happen, but you know. We do have a Blue Eyes and the Dark Magician specific card here. Yep, I would imagine you were. I imagine you were. Yeah, so Burst Stream of Destruction is a Regeki, but the Blue Eyes can't attack in the turn you play it. Any Blue Eyes White Dragon, not just the one that you know, if you had 2 Blue Eyes on the field, neither of them could attack. I know we only have 1, but it's just to keep in mind. Monster Gate is kind of okay. This is unlimited at the moment as well, which I thought it was at 1, but it's obviously not. Tribute a monster, excavate until you get to a monster that can be normal summon or set, and then put it on the field. You discard all the other cards. It's okay. We probably won't use it at the moment, but I could see some use for this later on, if we want to get to specific cards and stuff. There's Amplifier, which is a Jinzo thing. It lets you use trap cards whilst you've got Jinzo equipped with it. We don't have that, so whatever. Backfire is another burn card. Wall of Revealing Light is something I'm a little bit worried about. It is a continuous card. It's only at 1 because you can pay any number of life points in multiples of 1,000 here. So there are a few decks that would require getting to super low life points and stuff, and it's kind of like, dude. Yeah, but this one is pretty annoying, and I could see Kib playing it. I don't know if I can play it, if he's going to stick with the burn stuff, but yeah, you pay like 3,000 life points and nothing your opponent plays is going to be able to attack. So, yeah, I could see it. Beckoning Light is good for later on. You discard your whole hand and then get light monsters back for every card you discarded. That can be good if you play like Light Swan later on, I guess, but for just now, it's kind of whatever. Gigabyte is the normal vanilla version of the... There's been a story arc going in the last couple of sets I haven't really cared about. There's some level 2 normal zombies here because of Spirit of the Pharaoh. It's garbage, so don't even worry about it. Protector of the Sanctuary is the other one I'm worried about Kid playing, because, yeah, it stops your opponent from drawing except during the draw phase, and it's been kind of like, oh, you've been drawing way too many cards. It's only Pot of Green Graceful Charity, right? I say only, but, like, you know, those are the only cards I have that actually draw. Cyberjar excavates, it doesn't draw, so that gets around that. But he might play it anyway because it's got 1900 defense and also has a really decent effect on the field. So, you know, gotta look out for that one. Legacy Hunter can bounce cards from the opponent's hand, I guess. It's kind of okay, like, put them back, shuffle them back in the deck. It's only got 1,000 attack though, and it's Earth, so it's kind of whatever. The elephant statues are cute if you're playing against hand destruction. The only one I have that way right now is Confiscation, and that can choose what I discard, so whatever. Double Costing's good if you play the 2 tribute stuff. I mean, this could be useful with like the Call and Mummy stuff. It's not too bad. Knight Assailant is really good. It gets discarded from your hand and you get a flip monster back, except itself. It would get another copy of itself, and that's why it's limited. But yeah, that's pretty good. King of the Swamp is a good fusion substitute because you can discard it, get polymerization. Later on, when we open the Jaden, probably who was it? Was it Zane that had poly? No, Zane has Power Bond. I don't remember. There's at least one that we can get poly from that we might be able to use that later on. Special Hurricane is pretty good. Does discard a card from your hand, but you get to destroy all special summon monsters on the field. This includes face down, actually, so it's a good tech for later on when special summoning becomes more prevalent. Spell Economics would be great if I got Dark Magician of Chaos and Dimension Fusion, but we didn't, so we're not going to talk much about that. Level Limit Area B is something, it is short printed, but it's something I expect Kib to play, because it's another stall-based card. If he's going to stick with the the strat here, then he's probably going to want to play this. All level 4 or higher monsters on the field, face up, go defense. It's kind of annoying. Then the Dark Magic attack is the equivalent of the Burst Stream, except it's spell and traps that get destroyed, and your Dark Magician can attack. If we pull this, I might be obligated to play it, even if it isn't very good. Other than that, this Curse of Anubis is pretty good, I guess. It's an Ultra, though, so kind of whatever. But it is really nice for dealing with good defense stuff. Micro Ray is another trap in this set, actually, that's good in the damage step for doing the same thing on one monster. So I could get over any one card I want. And then Soul Resurrection is really the only other good card worth noting here. I guess Des Counterblow is kind of okay, because if a monster does direct battle damage, it destroys it. That's a two-sided effect. But, you know, it's kind of not as good as you would want, I guess. But it could be used still. And then, yeah, Soul Resurrection is... Silent Doom, I think, is the closest thing we'd have to it. It special summons a normal monster in defense position. But if you play this at the end of the opponent's turn, then you can switch it to attack on your next thing. So, that's pretty much it. This set is not as exciting as some of the ones that we've seen, but there are a couple of really good pulls out of here. Hoping mostly for Zaborg, but even if I don't get it, like, it's kind of whatever. So, let's just see 24 packs of Ancient Sanctuary. It is on the thing. So let's just get going. I didn't mention this one because it's not super great, but it is a light monster and it is searchable by Shining Angel, so I guess I gotta keep that in mind. If you have no cards in your hand and no cards in your spell and trap zone, this thing is a 3000 attack level 4 monster. So maybe, but honestly, not super impressive. We do get a super, Emissary of the Afterlife. This, when it's destroyed... Is it destroyed by battle? I think it's when it's destroyed... Yeah, when it's sent from... No, just when it's sent from the field to the graveyard. So same thing as, like, Sangan, I guess. Each player adds one level 3 or lower normal monster from their deck to their hand. I'd have to look and see if I got enough DD Trainer to really make that worthwhile. But even if I did, that's, like, defensive stuff is probably not worth it. But, yeah. As a one-off, definitely not. Mercury, the Agent of Wisdom there is, like, really bad, so we're not going to even bother speaking on him. Alright, next up. Another Nightmare thing. Monster Gate is probably the most interesting there. Beckoning Light is okay as well. Dust Barrier is like non-spellcasting area, except it only affects the opponent's spells, not your own, on normal monsters. But it gets destroyed 2 turns after you play it, so... Kind of whatever, it's a bit of a bad trade-off. There's a Venus, so if we can get enough, and Wall of Revealing Light too, so if we can get enough Mystical Shine Balls, that could be good for later on. It is level 3 as well, it does get under... it does get under level limit too. I might have to consider that, if only because I don't have good light targets right now. Enchanting Fitting Room is okay if you play a load of really tiny normal monsters. You pay 800 life points, you excavate the top 4 cards of your deck, and special summon any level 3 or lower normal monsters you get there. The rest of the cards get shuffled back into the deck. So if you're playing a ton of stuff like Pharaonic Protector over here, I guess it's okay. But, yeah, not the best card out there. Grave Protector, I forget what this even does. Any monster destroyed by battle shuffled into the deck instead of going to the graveyard. Huh. It doesn't have any attack, obviously, but... Interesting. Probably not going to be using that sort of thing. But hey, I mean, it's not a spellcaster either, so, like, I can't get it out of Apprentice Magician, probably not going to be using it. Hey, a second Venus, though, that's not bad. Jiu-Jitsu Master, I need to get the Shine Balls now, but they're commons, so that should be reasonable. Yeah, Jiu-Jitsu Master is definitely one of the better ones to get there, so we're fine on that. There's Counterblow. So if I really do want to stun that, I don't think it's going to be good for me though. Just because he does direct attacks sometimes, but like Kib's deck at the moment has been super defensive, and I think I need to just have my side deck more tailored around if he sticks with that. There's Special Hurricane, that's a good tech for later on, and Monster Gate as well. I think that's 2 Monster Gates I've had so far. Not too bad. A third of the way through. I mean, it's about what you'd expect out of this set so far. There's a 3rd copy of this guy. Solar Flare Dragon's fine. Light of Judgment only works if you've got Sanctuary in the Sky on the field, so we'll probably not be able to play that. It's a better copy of like Regeki Break, or actually it's kind of a combination of like Regeki Break and like half of Delinquent Duo. It's kind of fun, but yeah, we don't have Sanctuary for that. Yes! Zaborg the Fonda Monarch, let's go! This is what we need right here. Light Monster, 2400 attack. It's the Light Monster part is the important bit here. And we can just pop any monster on the field so we can get rid of face downs before they become an issue. This is what we needed out of this set. I think pretty much everything else is gravy. There's not a lot that I'm actually super interested in here. Zaborg was the big one. And yeah, we did get one of those already, so that's good. Soul Resurrection is fine. If we ever need a normal monster deck later on, then I guess that's kind of good. We probably won't ever use it, but it is Revival, so you never know. Alright, halfway through the set, Draining Shield is one I didn't mention. It's kind of the opposite of Magic Cylinder. It negates an attack, but it gives you life points equal to the attack of the monster, rather than doing burn damage. So I used to use it as a playground card type thing, right? So, because it was okay. But honestly, I mean, the only reason I'd even consider using it is because my trap lineup is terrible right now, but I don't think it's worth playing as a trap, you know? I haven't been using Magic Cylinder, that should probably tell you how much I don't care for that card. Another Great Protector. Sonic Jam is kind of interesting, didn't really mention that. If it can survive for a bit, it's not terrible. Because when it flips, it stops the opponent from playing spell cards for the rest of the turn. So if you can flip it, it'd be on the opponent's turn. It'd be pretty good. You'd have to use Desert Sunlight, I think, for that though, which is not a super good card. So, Protector of the Sanctuary. This is like my second one of those. I guess that's fine. Wall of Virulent Light is limited, so we don't need to worry too much about that. There's the third Solar Flare Dragon, if I haven't already got it. Level limit is good. Definitely happy to see it, even if I don't end up playing it, because it's just an option for later on, as Kib loves to say. Alright, next up. Stone Statue of the Aztecs. Yep, I did mention this one. It doubles battle damage that is dealt when when the opponent attacks it. So, when it's in defense, it doubles whatever battle damage they take. Right? Is it just defense, or does it do it at any time? No, when they attack this monster. So if you attack with it, then it doesn't actually double your damage, but that's fine. Oh yeah, also the most powerful monster to ever exist in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right, Okimogi is here. Alright, let's see what else we get. Spell Economics. This basically stops you paying for spell cards, is the idea. It's FTK BS that we don't have access to. I used to use it in Nightmare Troubadour with Mass Driver and Dark Magician of Chaos and Dimension Fusion. Kib did pull Dimension Fusion, but he doesn't have a way of recovering the card. Yeah, Dark Magician of Chaos would really be the way to do it. So I don't think there's going to be any shenanigans of that. I think this might be my first Mystical Shine Ball here, which is kind of janky, but whatever. Third copy of this thing, I guess. Spirit Caller can summon a level 3 or lower normal monster from your deck as a flip, not from your deck, as from your graveyard as a flip effect. So I guess if we were to play the Shine Balls, this could get them back, but probably not worth it. It is a light monster, but yeah. Oh, not what I want to see. Hey, we did get the Shine Ball, we did get level limit, and we got Knight Assailant. I don't know if I have a copy of that yet, so it's good to get the one. The first Sarcophagus is basically a Destiny board type thing that's used for Spirit of the Pharaoh. It's really, really bad, and Spirit of the Pharaoh is an ultra, we're not going to pull it anyway, so kind of whatever. We've got 5 packs left. Okay. Bit of a waste of a super, especially when we get 2 of it, damn it. I did get a playset of level limit, though, which is really good. God damn it. Oh, that card is so bad, too. Like, never mind. More Grave Protector. We've got like 5 of that by now. Whatever. Micro Ray, again, is probably the most interesting card there. Because even if you attack a face-down monster, because this modifies attack and defense, you can play it in the damage step. So you'd be able to get over any monster with that, basically. So, you know, maybe. Legacy Hunter is the interesting one. I suppose combining Micro Ray with Legacy Hunter could actually get this thing's effect to work. But it's only 1,000 attack. It is a warrior, so reinforcement of the army could work for it. Probably not going to play it, but hey, it's one of the more interesting supers that we could get here. Another spell economics, another Jiu-Jitsu master. I think I only have a couple of those, so yeah, it's good to see. And now last pack over here. It's the wrong one! It's the wrong one! We got the burst stream! I don't have a blue eyes, so clearly I can't use it, but that's hilarious. Okay, obviously I can't complain with this set. We got the playset of Solar Flare Dragon, we got Zaborg the Thunder Monarch, which is absolutely huge. That card is insane, and even just getting that by itself is great. Night Assailant is really good to keep the flip effect stuff going. I think I got a playset of what's his face, spell economics here too, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I really can't complain with this one. This set is not super amazing in the first place, so to get like an actual decent draft out of this is pretty good in its own right. So I'm just going to go through here. I'm going to get rid of the first edition stuff here, because it always just annoys me how they don't like go in the same thing, and I kind of like having it's something I've just started doing really, is I kind of trying to make sure that my collection is a bit less cluttered here. Yeah, we only got one copy of Desert Sunlight anyway. This changes all of your monsters to face-up defense position. So it is actually pretty reasonable for flip effect decks, right? I used to use Desert Sunlight as like a 2-of in Empty Jar style decks, with like Needle Worms and Morphing Jar 2 and everything. It was pretty cool, but we don't have nearly enough of the cards for that, so... Yeah, there were actually quite a lot of supers pulled in this set, but most of them are just really bad. It was jarring to play against. It was very needly too. You had to really worm your way through it to I'm gonna stop because that's just garbage. Yeah, not really a lot of like amazing stuff out of this. Most of it's gonna go in my trash box, but hey, level limit area B is good. We did only get 2 Jiu-Jitsu Master, but 2 is probably fine. 2 Mermaid Knights, so I guess I'm not playing Water Deck anytime soon. Not that I was going to with Chaos anyway, but you know. Micro Array I only got 2 of. Okay, that's fine. We can handle that. Did get the playset of Monster Gate. Only got 2 Mystical Shine Ball. That's a bit of a shame. I mean, maybe I would only play the 2 anyway, but I don't know if that's going to be good enough to actually use... well, we got 2 Shine Ball and 2 Venus, right? I don't know if that's going to be good enough to really play with here. I guess we'll have to see. Did get a playset of Protector of the Sanctuary, that might be useful later on. Obviously got more than enough Solar Flare Dragons here. I am kind of expecting Kib's going to play Solar Flare. If he's going to stick with the burn stuff, only 1 Special Hurricane too. If he does stick with the burn stuff, Solar Flare has got to go in the deck. Because that's just instantly like super good. If you get 2 of those on the field, they just can't be attacked, and they do 1,000 damage per turn. So, you know, definitely something to watch out for. Okay. Yeah, like I said, just kind of going through the stuff, consolidating them here. It's gonna make my life easier later on. So. If I could just not open first edition packs, I would just not open first edition packs, but that's not an option, so... Okay, with that said, let's go into Dueling Book over here. Thank you very much, XSplit. We'll go ahead... Oh, I actually don't have it open anymore. Okay. What have we got? Bookmarks. Oh no, I mean, does it even show up on the stream? It might. Oh my god, it's not even in there! Fine, I will go off full screen then. Why is it not in my bookmarks thing? That's weird. I guess it might be another bookmarks or something. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna do it this way, man. You can, but it's not gonna happen. Oh, it hasn't even... Oh my god. Give me a sec. Hasn't even kept my thing. Why has it not kept my thing? Weird. I actually don't remember what my thing even is to this. Okay, there we go. Alright, I have no idea why it logged me out, but whatever. Deck Constructor! Okay, so here's what we had. Before I do anything else, I need to put the third copy of Spiritualism back into the... it's down the bottom here. I need to put the third copy of that back. And my wild card, I did put Seal, so I'm going to have that. These are going to be side decked, but those are going to be the main things that I need to fit back in. I don't know how yet, but we're going to get there. Alright, so now on to the new stuff, which, surprise, surprise, there probably isn't going to be that much of. We do need Zaborg. Zaborg absolutely has to come in here. Like, he is big, he is a light, he's going in the main deck. That much should go without any sort of question here. As far as new cards, like the Agent of Creation Venus is something I kind of want to do, although I only have 2 Shine Ball, and Shine Balls are really, really bad to draw, right? I don't think I could justify it. Knight's Assailant should probably go in the deck, because I do have a lot of flips, right? I mean, it would be kind of cool to use, like, Venus with Monster Gate, but I don't think that's going to be worth it. I only got 1 copy of Double Costin, that's kind of interesting. It's not necessary to use here, but, like, yeah. Yo! Tilt! No! Oh, that's depressing. I mean, so far it's been true, but that's depressing. Man. Yes, indeed. Hello. Thank you for the 86 months straight did. Jesus Christ. This is indeed currently that game. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, out of this set, I think that's honestly it. That seems really, really sad to say, but like this set just does not have that many cards that I'm interested in. It does introduce a fair few things I need to be like concerned about, but it does not introduce a lot that I actually want to use myself here. Again, like Jujutsu Master is good, Legacy Hunter is good, but I don't need those at the moment. I'm kind of thinking I might actually cut down on the Apprentice engine here. It is super strong though. But it depends, it's not good if he turtles up. Right? If he just doesn't attack like ever, it's not gonna be any good. So it's kind of tough. Okay, I need to go look through again. Well, did I put them in Dark Light? Archfiend Soldier I did. Yeah, I've got 2 Archfiend Soldier. Mad Dog Darkness. I don't remember how many of those I pulled. 2. So I have 4 1900 monsters here. So far, you can keep up. Nice. Yeah, I have 4 1900 attack darks that I could use here. Zombira is good because it can be searched with reinforcement of the army, but I might be trying to get too cute by using that right now. So I think we can axe that. Definitely Archfiend Soldier I would like. I'm gonna put the Mad Dogs in at the moment anyway, just because I... oh yeah, by the way, the story on this one, you see the tag on that? This is the outstanding dog Marin from, like, Dark Crisis. He fell to evil. It's this dog. It's got the same tag and everything. He got corrupted, and now he's this guy, which is depressing in its own right. But yeah, that's pretty much the story in a nutshell. There, it's sad, but oh well. If I'm going to play this kind of thing, though, I think I should probably cut back on the apprentice stuff. I do also need to cut into the side a little bit here with some of the other things. Like, okay, Metamorphosis at the moment probably isn't worth it. Dark Core, I mean, do I need that kind of removal at the moment? Arguably not. Likewise, I probably don't need Trap Hole, though. It's like all monsters that I need to cut here, right? I have 27 monsters in this deck at the moment, which is you know, like, even with the 4-card thing, like, to go, that's too many. So I do need to cut down on the monster stuff. It's just which way do I want to do it? The problem is I don't think I have a lot which is, like, below level 4 to get under, like, level limit and such here. And because I don't have Regeki Break, I don't have an easy way of outing it. Other than just, like, drawing into Chaos Emperor, I guess, near the end of everything. But, I mean, this is kind of where Cursed Seal comes in, right? Like, even if I lose game 1 to level limit, Cursed Seal would really shut it down in the second game. Okay, I think Vampire Lord is going to go at the moment. Having drawn Zaborg, I don't think I need to keep Vampire Lord around right now. If I take the Apprentice engine out, I could put Merchant in. Okay, how many darks do I have? I mean, these are all darks, so it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9. I wouldn't even keep all Vintintive in if I'm getting rid of that, right? Oh, it is a flip effect. Yeah. Okay. This seems blasphemous, but I'm actually kind of thinking of doing it this way around to begin with. Sideboard the Apprentice. Because he hasn't been destroying my monsters nearly as much as I would like at the moment. He has gone in on them eventually, but more often than not, he's actually not, like, attacking my monsters that much, so... Yeah, I need to keep the Pixie Knight because it's searchable with Shining Angel. That's pretty much the big spot for that. Do I need this many 1900s? I mean, they do put a good amount of pressure on. How many lights are in the deck at the moment then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's still... Oh, 8. Yeah, that's still more than enough. I need to cut like at least one more monster out of here anyway, though. I can go down to 7 lights pretty comfortably, I think. But it's like, what light would I even cut? Because I want both Magician and Faith, right? Because they're just too good. Maybe I do cut All Vindictive. Night Assailant kind of does the same thing. Maybe I do put that to side. Let's take out Merch. Put you in the side. I'm actually tempted to main deck Curse Seal, to be honest. I do also have a second Nobleman of Extermination I could pick up, but a lot of his stuff is resistant to like spell and trap, destruction and whatnot. It's not even that, it's resistant specifically to Nobleman because it can be chained. Okay, I think Trap Hole is going, as far as side deck stuff goes here. I'll work out something else to add in later. There's a decent amount of high-powered stuff in here, right? I wish it could have more Yata, Nuki. How you doing, buddy? That's 22. Well, okay, it's 22 monsters, but 4 of them are Chaos and 1 is a Tribute. I do have to watch that a little bit. I might actually, you know, it seems blasphemous, I might actually want to side one of the Sorcerers instead. To make sure that I don't get too clogged in the hand. But I have, like, Graceful Charity and stuff to go with that. If I'm careful, then I should be okay with that. So what, would it be the second? No, my body's not good against burn stuff. Main deck Spiritualism? That seems really bad. Could just main deck the second Extermination. Or put another Fisher in. And by another I mean like a Fisher. You know what? I'm gonna put a Spiritualism in and I'm gonna... Which one do I want? Fisher or Dark Core? Dark Core does discard. I'm actually gonna put Dark Core on the side. Okay. Yo, Sanjuko, how are you doing? Alright, so this is what we're looking at the moment. There are a grand total of like 2 new cards in this deck from the new set, but they're both pretty good. Because yeah, Night Assailant can be a discard off Graceful Charity to get me Magician of Faith back. Or like Cyberjar or something. I'm pretty good at the moment. Yeah, I guess I do potentially need more face-up removal. I pulled Burst Stream, not Dark Magic Attack. I was so sad. Last pack had Burst Stream, and I was like, that's the wrong one! I don't have Blue Eyes! I would have totally played it too. Even if it is just for the memes, I would have played Burst Stream. if I had Blue Eyes. I would have played that magic attack if I had, if I drew it. Just because it actually wouldn't have been the worst thing here, right? Because it is spell and trap removal, which I'm desperately in need of. As much as Kib would love to tell you otherwise, I am very much in need of spell and trap removal here. Okay, I think at the moment Spirit Reaper can go. I'm definitely not against using it, but I think for the moment it can leave. Because I shouldn't need to sub too much out in terms of the monster core here. Just trying to think what I actually want otherwise. I mean, Fissure is the obvious one. It should be a spell card, because if I'm running Curse Seal, then I need to have discard fodder for that. Yeah, so I think Fissure is the obvious take here. I kind of want Extermination now. Okay, what have I got? Monster Destruction wise, we have Cross Out, we've got 2 Smashing Ground, we've got Zaborg, Night Assailant, and then these guys can remove monsters as well. Yeah, Extermination's probably better, actually. And then we'll side the Spiritualism again. That might be just a direct swap out. Afterwards, it might just be Spiritualism in for Extermination out. Depends on what he actually plays. If he is going to play Level Limit, though, is there any way that I could out that? If it's already on the field, is there any way that I can out it? I need to take a look through the set stuff here a little bit, I think. Because I don't remember if there... I mean, I know there's Armed Ninja, obviously, but we don't really want to go that far, right? I don't remember if there's anything else that has come up that I have that could specifically out a face-up spell. This is why I have to play the stupid Spiritualisms. I really don't want to, but... Because I don't have Heavy Storm, obviously. That's the big one. We don't have Feather Duster either, because we didn't pull promo. But yeah, honestly, like, I would never want to be playing Armed Ninja here. That's just ridiculous. But it seems stupid, but like a face-up continuous spell card is a bit of a problem to out. Yeah, there's Stamping Destruction, but that requires the use of dragons, and none of those are light and dark that I have, so... That was what we were playing in Legacy of Darkness. But none of those, other than Chaos Emperor, which will just send all the cards anyway, none of them are light or dark, so... Not that I have access to. I know there have been a couple, like Different Dimension Dragon, but... yeah, it's pretty bad. It's easier to look through the set list for me at the moment than it is to actually. That's why Kaiser Coliseum has been such a pain in the ass, right? It's because it's like I can't out it. Yeah, we didn't get Breaker. That would have been amazing, but. Oh, Cliff the Trap Remover. That's who I was looking for. Right. That's going to require me to play Mystic Tomato, though. How the fuck am I going to do that in this deck? I don't have Trapmaster. That was in the starter decks. We didn't get access to that. Trapmaster would have been good because it's a dark, right? But yeah, we don't actually have access to it. Cliff the Trap Remover. If he does battle damage, then you destroy a spell or trap card on the field as one of its effects. That would actually be pretty good. It's got to do battle damage, so it's still a little bit tricky to break through, but that's definitely something I need to look at. That might actually justify putting Rotor in the side deck as well. Rotor's not a bad card right now, though, you know, because I do have some targets for it. Let's take out the Mad Dogs. I think I'm going to be good enough with the 2 Archfiend Soldier as 1900s in this set. I'm looking at 1900 specifically because of Stealth Bird and because of Legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master. That's why I kind of need at least 1900 as a baseline for the stuff here. Okay, lights again. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't really afford to take any of them out, can I? Because Pixie Knight is the only thing I could search really from Shining Angel once it's run its course. Because Magician of Faith, obviously, you don't want to summon that in attack. Tsukiyomi's just too good to put in the side, I think. I'm okay with putting like a Cliff in. At this point, I want Reinforcement of the Army in here as well. That's if I'm going to play Cliff the Trap Remover, which I have 2 copies of, then I need to have Rotor in here because I don't want to play Tomato in this deck. Because I need the Shining Angels for the light attribute. That's the awkward bit, right? I could play Mystic Tomato because it gets Witch of the Black Forest as well, but then I don't have enough light monsters to use the Chaos stuff. Okay, Kib is ready, so I need to find space for Rhoda before I say I'm ready back. Maybe I take out, like, Dark Core from the side deck then. And then put 1 card. What would it even be? What have we got? 22 monsters? I said I've got 8 lights. I could cut 1 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Damn, that's tough. That's tough. I don't know what I need to. I guess we'll put Extermination to the side. Okay, let's go with that. Meow. Hello, mad dog of dueling. How are you doing?
I'm mad. But as ready as I'll ever be.
Okay.
Hopefully so.
Alright. Let's
Find out, I guess.
Oh. Well, you take the W on that one.
Gee, like that's helped me up so many times before. Alright. Get your game on.
Yeah, good luck, buddy.
As soon as it blows. Alright. Alright, well this is interesting. Alright, well, I think the most I can do here is do that.
Jeez, okay. Alright, anything on draw?
Nope.
Okay. Again, same for me as when it lies through. Alright, let's just normal summon Shining Angel.
Alright.
Battle phase. We will attempt to go in. Cylinder.
At least I drew
okay,
that.
that's fair. At least I didn't go in with anything bigger than that. Alright, go ahead.
Now, except for now. Alright, stand by. Main. Well, luckily, luck of the draw.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. Well, I'd be silly not to activate this right now.
That's fair. Yep, you got it.
Alright. Then battle.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and quickly these two with the one.
It is relevant to do it that way around, so...
Yep.
Okay, stand by. We will gain the 1000 here. Alright, let's go with Free the Brave Wanderer, I guess. That's probably the best bet here. And we'll try and sink in. Okay, so you lose 300, I get my search, which I suppose should just be another one of them, really.
Makes sense.
Yep, and he will also swing in since it's still battle phase. Alright, go ahead.
Phew. Alright, stand by main. Well, I think the only option here is to set and turn.
Awkward start to this one, isn't it? Alright, stand by main. Let's cross out. I will discard that to let it go through.
You can't activate that twice in a row, can you?
You can't magic drain twice in a row now, if that's
Yeah,
what
I
you're
didn't
trying to
think
say. Yeah, because it specifically has to respond to, okay, that's not a flip, so we don't have to do any of the showing the deck stuff.
Yeah.
We'll set, go to battle, and yep, as you know, swing in with that, and end turn, go ahead. How long did it take to farm a shiny? That's fair.
Well, shit.
Anything on draw?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna run into Mirror Force if I actually just go for it. I'm gonna Polygrade. We'll start with that. And I guess I will discard Premature to allow that. Don't get any advantage off of this anymore, but you know, at least I get the draw, which is fine. To go if that goes. Normal summon Archetype Soldier?
Yep.
Battle? Okay. I mean, I might as well do it in the order that I normally would.
Yeah.
And,
Or you only would.
yeah, that's what I was expecting. That's fine. To the grave he goes. Main 2, we will set 1, and that's...
100 points.
Mm.
Okay.
Yep, that's fine. This goes back to hand here.
Why not?
Oh. It's just rough drawing that. I got faith, but like,
Yep.
yeah. Was it even
Yep.
matter?
Oh well. No. Doesn't matter anymore now.
I mean, I guess obviously the optimal thing is to take that, so I should do it just in case. But yeah. Ooh.
Wow. That was the shittiest draw.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. My opening hand was really cloggy, but it was obviously nowhere near as rough as that. So the question is, though, I don't even know anything of what you played basically off of that, because you played like all of about 4 cards, and none of them were stuff that's out of the...
very different. Nope.
Yeah, none of them was stuff that you haven't played in the past. So I have absolutely no idea. I guess we just go in with what we've, you know.
Well, let's try it again, I guess. Alright, stand by main. Well,
That's a pretty
better
good
than
one.
nothing.
There you go. Yep, nothing I can do about that. Where's that ash blossom patch? Ah.
alright, then we'll set these two and
Okay.
turn.
Alright, start anything on draw?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll follow suit here. Go ahead.
Makes sense then. Alright then. Stand by main. Well, this makes a comeback.
Target?
Hit that one.
Yeah, that is my body as a shield. So it's a spell, we don't do the shuffle thing.
Yep. Do the shuffle.
Yeah. That's a pretty good one to get rid of, though, because yeah, it kind of stops a lot of destruction effects happening
Yeah,
here.
it does. Like that one.
You know, it's funny that you have that.
No. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Crap. Okay, this raises a question.
This one didn't flip.
Yeah, I didn't flip. I'm just like, okay, that's all right. That's still interesting.
Oh, you got it! Oh, wow. That's cool. You got Zaborg. Nice. So Nightmare Wheel Pixie Knight is the one summon, but Nightmare Wheel, My Body, and Cylinder. Wow. That's cool. That's a really nice element there. Oh boy.
Yep.
Well, I have a fat fuck all I can get out of this hand.
Wow.
So, yeah, to the hand goes Chaos Sorcerer, Nobleman of Crossout, Chaos Emperor, I'll get that back in a sec, Chaos Emperor, Premature, and Extermination of my own.
Yep.
Oh boy, okay, I'm in a world of hurt here.
Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Well, let's see here. No, I think the right call here is the normal summon.
Yep. That's fine.
I'll set that. Then this. Then battle phase.
One of these days, I'm going to have Malevolent Catastrophe if it eventually comes up in a thing, and I'm going to destroy all of your back row in the battle phase to stop you from doing this. There is actually a trap card that does that. It's like
I'm expecting it.
I don't know if we even get it, to be honest, but yeah. All right. Stand by main. What the fuck do I do with this hand?
Good question.
Okay. Normal summon Tribe Infected Virus.
All right.
We are gonna pitch. I just don't know exactly what I want to pitch yet. I think I actually discard a Chaos Sorcerer here because I have 2 of them from that stupid thing, and declare Spellcaster.
This is a monster effect.
Yeah. Yep, so I was expecting that. That does go to grave. Okay, before I try and do the next thing that way, I guess I should probably go with Extermination and we'll hit this one.
That targets... No, that wouldn't destroy monster, so no. Alright.
Okay. Well, I guess we gotta do the thing with that then, so,
Yep.
Go ahead.
Oh, looks really unchanged. Oh, you're running that, huh?
There are a couple of changes in there.
Well, I know you don't have either one of those at hand, at least. It's actually good information to know that you don't have those at hand right now. Or on field, I suppose. Alright. Then, I gotta do this then.
Yep, Knight Assailant is one I expected off of that. As the Compulsors made the deck. Shining Angel's there as well. Okay, so you might... No, you've got all 3 Chaos Sorcerer in the deck as it is. Okay, that's fine. No Vera Force is a concern. Okay. Hang on. Didn't want to clear off of that. Okay. Well, let's try this again then, shall we? Premature Burial. Target is, of course, Tribe-Infecting Virus.
Alright.
Can't be Chaos Sorcerer because it wasn't summoned properly, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so let's discard Cross Out and declare Spellcaster. You do have a second one. Okay, well, at least I'm getting a lot of life points out of you.
For now. I'd rather lose life points than lose my monsters.
Yeah, I mean, that's totally fair. Well, you're going to lose one of them anyway, because I'm going to smash you around.
Oh. Fine.
And
I forgot you draw that.
then we will set and go ahead. That might actually not have been the right play, but whatever.
It just says target one.
Oh yeah, I did normal this turn, didn't I? Fuck. Well, at least I set, so you don't get to see what the thing is. Whoops. Yeah, I forgot about that. I normaled the tribe the first time out. Sorry about that.
Alright. Yeah, you did, yeah.
I actually totally... but I forgot because
Yeah.
of prematuring it. My apologies. Not trying to cheat the thing.
Well, we both cheat each other at once.
Yeah, it's true. We have.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll normal summon. Then battle phase.
Yeah, I'm gonna let both of them go through.
And turn on that.
Alright. Standby. Anything not actually before I keep going? I don't remember.
Standby,
I
no.
don't remember if you had Dust Shoot, but whatever. Alright. It's all riding on this then. We got Graceful.
Yep.
That's fine. Okay. That's what we like to see. To the graveyard goes Zaborg and well, I mean, the obvious one to actually do is Knight Assailant here, because Knight Assailant's effect will trigger and I can get Cyberjar back from my discard.
Send from the hand to the graveyard.
Yep. And it's any flip effect that's not him. That's the reason he's limited, by the way, because it could, in the past, I mean, it's the way it works with it. You could take a different copy of it, but you can't take the original one that I've just discarded here. But if you have 2 of them, you've got infinite discards, because you can just keep taking them back. And that used to be actually a way that it was used.
Yeah.
That's why it's limited. It's the only reason it's limited still.
Makes sense.
Okay, well, normal summon Witch of the Black Forest.
Alright.
And you know what's coming off of this now? We are going to banish Zaborg and the Chaos Sorcerer. I said banish, not put back to hand. Whatever. And we're gonna summon CD.
Well, I hate to do this to you.
Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, on... Do I want to do this, actually? Maybe I should have summoned this first, and then, because I could have then responded with a better summon. I've already used Premature. Yeah, that's gonna go back to hand. Okay, we can still play Creature Swap.
Alright.
What's your choice?
I'm going to take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah? You alright with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You already know someone, so that's all you got.
Go ahead.
Alright, stand by main. Well... well, I guess I can count this as penance.
Yep. On summon, Needle Sealing.
Alright.
And I will get the Witch Search.
All face up monsters. Yep.
With my Witch, I am going to take... kind of want to take my own Pixie 9, actually, but... no, we're going to take Shining Angel. And this goes to Grave.
Alright. Then I'll set that and end turn.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna do that like so many times there, and I was like, I could have done it on the CED summon, and I'm really glad I didn't, knowing that you top deck a Chaos card. Okay, normal summon Shining Angel.
Alright.
Battle phase, we will try and hit in.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, that's fine. Main 2. You have one card in hand.
Okay.
One card in hand. How... I mean, at 23... You do have a Light in the Dark for Chaos. If I play CED and actually just thingy that, though, it... If I play the CED and you top deck anything with 1300 or more attack, then I lose. If I leave the board as it is, I lose to Chaos Sorcerer on top deck summon. If I banish the Shining Angel out of this, though, then I can't summon CED the next turn. But even then, anything with 1300 or more actually puts me out of range of using it anyway. I'm gonna pass. This might not be the right move, but...
That's a tough decision right there.
Yeah.
Alright, well... I guess you can call that the right decision?
Okay. So I'm out of the CED range, unfortunately, but... I will take the... wrong way round. 500 is the... let's do that. It was... Yeah, because I knew that it was like, I'm down to that, so that's what I had in my head is what I'm thinking with it, but... Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Alright.
Stand by main. We're gonna...
What will you do now, Yugi boy?
We're gonna Slashing Ground is what we're gonna do now. Yeah, so if I played the CED down before, it would have been real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna banish that and that, and I still think CED is probably the best way. What do I lose to if I play that, actually? Change your Heart and Snatch Duel, right? Which you do still have both of. I think I kind of lose to those regardless, though. No, we're gonna special summon Chaos Sock.
Alright.
Because that way I don't lose to change a Heart and Snatch Deal. We're gonna go in for an attack.
You do lose the list, though.
I do. I was gonna lose to that no matter what. So because I can't remove that otherwise. So yeah, that's fine.
Oh Lord. Wow, that's 2 duels that were pretty damn fast.
That's
wow.
what Chaos does. My mistake was summoning the Witch of the Black Forest before Chaos Emperor Dragon. Because if I didn't summon beforehand and you compulsed it back, I could have set Cyberjar instead of summoning Witch. And that would have been a much better situation for it. So that's my bad.
I don't think I need to side at this point.
It's a tough call, isn't it?
Do I? Welcome back, Brownie. We're up to the 3rd duel now. Again.
Magic Cylinder once again winning games.
I was very close to siding that or putting that to the back row because I had some hard times deciding on what cards to keep and what cards to not keep.
Yeah. I can understand
like
that.
It's tough to decide what cards you want to keep, what cards you don't need.
No, we're not. We gotta swap them first. If we're gonna do anything that way, we gotta swap first. Well, at least the boy hit the field once. You know.
Just once, but it's enough.
That Cyberjar was horrific, though. Like, oh my god.
That was my god. That was so fun.
Yeah.
So Brownie, the start of this duel, the start of the 2nd duel, I placed down Cyberjar. I ended my turn. He placed down Cyberjar and ended his turn. I activated my Cyberjar. Both Cyberjars went off.
My Cyberjar ended up giving.
Both went to the graveyard, but both went.
Yeah.
Both went to the graveyard.
My jar gave me CED and 2 Chaos Sork and like no monsters to play. Well, it's game 3 protagonist moment time. We're gonna play Paul agreed to start.
No more protagonists. I've had enough of your bullshit.
Go. I'm not gonna play enough of that. I don't think. That's.
Wow. That's a bold move.
It is, but sometimes we don't really have a choice.
Well, I'll set these 2.
Yep. I will take the 1400.
And then turn.
Alright, stand by main. I'm assuming nothing on that, right? Extermination, that one. Okay, put that there. Go ahead and take your peek. This is more looking at what's been sided at this point.
Yeah. Alright, that is all good to know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it does kind of give away maybe 1 or 2 things that are in the hand as well, but...
Yeah.
Okay. So you've still got libraries in here. There's 1, 2... So you have a Sork in hand yourself, huh? Okay. Nothing in the graveyard yet, though, so there's that at least. Alright, normal summon, Tribe Infected Virus.
Alright.
Activate the effect, discard Zaborg, target, declare fairy. I keep saying target, it's declare. Declare fairy.
It's declare.
Okay.
What do you declare?
That's fine. So you lose the 1500. Let me do that. Alright, go ahead. So I removed the wrong one, unfortunately, but that's fine.
Alright, then let's normal summon.
And I will
And
have to take.
both.
I will have to take both.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
mine's on
body
that.
is an amazing card. Like it's something you haven't been playing nearly as much as you should have been.
No.
It
At this
is.
point, I realize that, and
Yeah,
it's become necessary.
it's quite honestly a ridiculously good card. Um. Okay, how do we do this? Yeah, not being able to discard. I don't know. Alright, normal summon witch.
Alright.
We'll go battle phase. I'll try and hit over the Sangan. Okay, so you get the loose 100, you get your search. Luckily it's Sangan and not witch, so you can't search Zaborg off of that. That'd be gross right now.
Well.
Yeah, that's the thing with the Monarchs. You can search them off of Witch of the Black Forest.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Okay. So you're playing, yeah, playing both types of recruiters, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, stand by me.
I wanted to do more than that, but I don't think I can, knowing what you've just searched.
Alright.
Yeah.
Then summon.
I will take the total of 17 here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we will get the witch search, which is going to grab. Wait, this is. It is going to grab Knight Assailant.
Alright. Then main 2. I'll set that. And end turn.
Alright, anything on draw?
Nope.
Well, you better have it, because otherwise this is going to end real quick. We're going to banish the light and the dark, and we're going to summon CD.
Big boy.
Is his summon okay?
Nope. That's okay.
We are going to use the effect of Chaos Emperor Dragon. We're going to pay the 1,000 life points. Everything on the field, hand field, goes to graveyard, and you take 300 for every card that is this way.
9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 3, 36, 3,600.
Yes. Everything goes to grave.
So, everything to grave. New game plus then.
Well, it would be top deck mode at this point. Oh, you had Dimension Fusion, dang. Okay, because Knight Assailant says sent from the hand to the graveyard, not discarded, I will take Magician of Faith back from my graveyard. So the reason I chose this instead of Witch is because now I can set this and end turn. Yeah, sent and discarded are different things. So if it said discarded to the graveyard, then I would not have been able to do that. Alright, we are going to flip Summon Faith. We're going to take back Pot of Greed. So we are going to activate that, of course.
Wait.
What?
My Knight Assailant was sent to the graveyard as well.
It what? Oh, you had it. Do you have you don't have another flip effect in your graveyard, though?
No. Damn.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
I actually didn't notice that, I will admit, because I was looking at the other cards you discarded, but yeah, you don't have a flip effect in the graveyard.
I just forgot about that, but like...
That would have been... That would have been awesome, and I'm sorry I missed that, but yeah, unfortunately no flip effect in the graveyard, so... Alright, Witch, not Witch, Magician of Faith, get in there! We will, okay, set 1 in main 2 and pass. Yeah, I know it would have been too late to say anything, but it was worth saying anyway because I would have allowed it. Right? You would have taken it back and you'd have said the thing too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a turn.
Yeah. Alright, start my main. Okay, now that I don't have to have this thing attacking, we're gonna set it and we're gonna put that there. Go ahead.
Alright, stand by main.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean Knight Assailant couldn't have? We're playing pre-Errata-san. If you're trying to say that it couldn't work because of Chaos Emperor's new effect, we're playing pre-Errata on these cards.
Yeah.
That's why. We're fine with it.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Then tribute.
That's a really bad idea. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. But you'll find out in a sec. I'll let you reread the card and you'll find out why this is gonna fail.
Well, this tribute summon is target one must feel the story. Oh.
And it's mandatory. And it can hit your own monsters, so he's gonna blow himself up.
Ah. That's my mistake then.
Unfortunately. Equally unfortunately, go! This is what CED does to games.
Well, at the least.
Yep. I'm going to bottomless trap hole the Chaos Sorcerer.
Activate effect. Can't destroy. Nope.
That's banished.
That's
yep,
banished?
bottomless banishes. Okay. We're gonna do the same there as well. We have Chaos Sorcerer as well. Hang on, have you... Oh, you've not gone through it though. Oh boy. Because that would cost it right now. And I don't win for attacking with it. Well, if you've got it, you've got it. I'm gonna go with it.
Go for broke.
I've kind of got to. It's Mirror Force, not... Okay, that's fine. Oh, my life point count is ridiculously annoying right now. Go.
Yes. We're at a very annoying point here at this point. It's so bad. Shoot. Oh.
Oh, you've drawn it, haven't you? Oh, no, I discarded it. It can't be Dimension Fusion, because I've discarded that. That would have been really funny right now, actually.
It would be funny. I must set and then turn.
Setting a monster in this position. I have to Dark Hole it. I don't think I have a choice here, because, yeah.
I mean, I was thinking, like, there was one or two options you had, and, like, either option would have been bad. This is exciting!
Alright, start my main, let's go Graceful Charity!
Oh, shit.
Is that going through?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, well, here's why my life point count was super, super annoying. I have exactly 1500. I can't pay for that. Shit, dude. This is stressful. I don't know.
This is getting nuts. Oh, win, lose, or draw. This has been an insane duel.
Yeah, I'm gonna discard that because it can't attack directly. We're going to normal summon Shiny Angel.
Alright.
Battle phase, we're gonna attack in.
Big old 1400.
Yep. Go ahead.
Alright, stand by main.
I have my hands up at my face right now and just oh dear god, please don't. Oh god, really? Ugh, you would top that, wouldn't you? Oh god, okay.
At this point, alright, so the thing is, if I destroy the monster, you lose 900 points, but you would still be able to search a monster.
Yep.
So, I'm actually going to activate its effect and banish it
that's
instead.
The correct play, yeah.
And it can attack this turn, so I have to end turn.
Stand by main. If you've got it, you've got it. There's not much I can really do with it in the moment. I'm gonna Smashing Ground.
Alright.
If you've got it, if you've got the cylinder, good on you. You've got this. I'm gonna go battle and I'm gonna attack.
Nope. Game over.
Yeah, you didn't have enough life points to pay it either. Oh my god!
Oh. Damn.
Oh god.
And just to see what I would have done.
Okay, so you were dead pretty regardless on that.
I was dead anyway.
Jeez, so the ones I had down were Needle Sealing and Confiscation. Confiscation was the bluff. I drew that and I was like, oh dear god, no. Whoa.
Damn.
So this is a complete...
That's the closest so
yeah,
far.
that has to be up there. This is the this is a complete change from what you played before, and this I think is a lot more effective. This is a lot more along the lines of what I was expecting to go up against. I did,
and I was very debatable on my side deck because my side deck I still have my 3 cannons, but I drew 3 of the pyro monsters, which if there was one more pyro monster on the field, you cannot attack them.
So
they would have been set on the field. You couldn't do anything to them. And they would have done 1,000 damage every standby phase. And Gravity Bind, Messenger of Peace.
How many level limit?
Mount Ordeal or Fairy Box.
How many level limit area B did you get?
I drew 1.
Oh, only 1. I got to play.
So I drew at least.
I got a play set of that one, but like I'm not very likely to play that card because it screws over my entire deck, right? I was worried about that.
And I was going to use that.
It's short printed, so I was kind of thinking that. I know he meant Solar Flare there.
I drew 2 of those, actually, sorry. I drew 2 of them.
Brownie is just like, curse your luck off of that. I mean, yeah, CD kind of put that in the top deck war for sure, but oof. Yeah. I mean, this is what the dragon does. If it doesn't kill you outright, this is what's gonna happen with it. So. Yeah.
And sadly, I didn't draw the other frigging. I didn't draw the trap card I was needing to draw.
Yeah, Compulse is the thing with that.
And Cylinder was at the bottom.
Okay, so I did see you got Zaborg, so we both managed to get that. I'm actually really happy with that because that's going to be fantastic going forward. I understand, of course, it messed up here, but like, it's a light monster.
Yeah, that was my fault though. I messed that one up.
Yep. It's really good though, at least for now. Like, attribute summon, destroy anything. I was mostly still thinking, like, even if it was side deck stuff, I was thinking he was still potentially going to play the burn stuff, right? So I had to kind of engineer my side deck to go against that. I did pick a third Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell from the the wild card that I picked up. So because I was debating, right? It was either that or Smashing Ground. I have 2 of Smashing Ground already though, so I was like, I'm probably fine playing like just 2 of them because I've got Fisher. So we go that, and I picked up Curse Seal because I was like, well, there was obviously wave motion, but level limit was the other thing. I thought if you get a playset of level limit, then that's gonna be kind of ridiculous. I was like, yeah.
So after the wheel last time, I got 3 common rares. I went ahead and decided to get 2 of these.
Yes. So you've got
So I have a total of 3.
That's really good.
And then I went ahead and got 1 Smashing Ground.
Okay. I was thinking you might...
I would have Fissure and a Smashing Ground just to try and do that. If I wanted to go back to Fissure and Smashing Ground.
Yeah, I was thinking you might have gone the other way around just to have more Smashing Ground off of that, but Compulse is really good. It is a -1, so it can be kind of awkward, but we've seen how good it is here, right? That game 2 would have been completely lost if you didn't bounce my CED back. Instantly, just like that. It is an out to Emperor. It's not the best one, but it is an out to Emperor.
But it's like the one out I can use. The only other thing I was thinking of was trying to maybe use some of the fusion material, since I did have the Dimension Fusion.
Yeah.
I figured maybe a good way to really put that to use was to use some of the fusion monsters and use Fusion Gate to make a mix of that, because I did have all the material, in my fusion deck. I have the material for it. So if I really wanted to, I had the material for it anyway, so I couldn't use fusion regardless. But that's relying on all those monsters, and that's not enough light and dark balance to use the sorcerer.
That was my problem. There was a few interesting things in here. Legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master was one that I considered. I did get 2 of those, and that's a really annoying card for stuff here. If it's battled whilst it's in defense position, then whatever attacked it goes to the top of the deck. So I got 2 of those, and that's really nice. It's Earth though, so it's not Chaos material, which is a bit of a shame.
No.
Equally, what was the Protector of the Sanctuary was the other one I thought you might have played because of my Pot of Green Crystal charity stuff. 19.
Brownie brought that up, and Brownie did bring that up because you do have Pot of Green Crystal charity, and the amount of times you use it was one thing. But on my side deck, I had the what's one? The Magic Repulsion one, the one that banishes or it sends the magic card to the graveyard, but you can't use it anymore.
Yeah, the Curse Seal, yeah.
The Curse Seal, yeah. So that was my other way of that was one of my side deck. I was like, if you're gonna keep drawing, I'm gonna keep drawing.
Yeah. So that was one option that I thought might have happened. Otherwise, the set is not super interesting. I only pulled 2 Mystical Shine Ball, which is kind of silly because I got 2 copies of the Agent of Creation Venus, which you can pay 500 life points special summon the Shine Ball from hand or deck. So I was actually kind of thinking of doing that for my light engine, and then I only got 2 Shine Ball, and it's a vanilla 500 attack monster. It's that doesn't seem worth it now, you know? It's how am I going to use that from here? So yeah, I don't know. It was I played all of 2 cards from this set. Obviously Zaborg and Knight Assailant was the other one. But that doesn't mean that I didn't like some of the stuff I got. They're just not useful right now, you know? I got 1 copy of Special Hurricane, which could be really good later on because it destroys all the special summon monsters on the field. So that's not bad, but it's not good at the moment when we don't special summon enough at the time. That's gonna have to come in when we get to synchros and things where it's, special summoning basically all the time. That's when a card like that's gonna be useful. But just now, it's one to keep in the binder, basically. Otherwise, what else did I get out of here? I think it was, I did mention the playset of the level limit. I think there was one other one I was looking at as well that I don't remember. Let me see. I think it was something done like Micro Array. If you were still on the defensive stuff, that could be used in the damage step.
Yeah.
Right?
And I saw that and I was like, shit, 2,000 defense ain't gonna cut it.
Oh, do you know what I did get actually that is really funny here? My last pack had Burst Stream of Destruction.
Son of a
don't
bitch.
have the blue ice.
And I didn't get the burst, so man, that's sad.
I was if I actually pulled that magic attack, I was gonna play DM this round, just because of that, just because it'd be funny. But I didn't get it, so I can't use it.
And I was thinking of that. I was like, if he chose that, he will play it from again. I know he would.
I did get a playset of Monster Gate, but I don't actually know how properly to use that right now, but I know that is something that's been on the limited list before. It could probably be useful later on with a lot of like high level things can come in, but that's probably a bit too big brain for me. Yeah, I got the playset of Solar Flare Dragon as well. That was kind of neat. I got a couple of spell economics, which is like FT Cave material if you had Dark Magician of Chaos and your Dimension Fusion, but I don't have Demark or Dimension Fusion, so you know. Other than that, yeah, really not a lot. Zaborg obviously is the big pull. This set is kind of not the best anyway, but hey, we had a really good game out of it, though. I will say that was something else.
Man, that was the first game. The first game was complete shite for me. The second game was almost complete shite for you because you were at least trying. You had some ways to try, but you just couldn't pull it off at the end.
Yeah.
But this third game, man, this was the one that I was like, oh my god, cards on the table.
Yeah, this is the sort of game that I know, obviously it's easy to say this from this corner, but this is the sort of game that win or lose. It's like, well, what I couldn't have done much more than that. This was one hell of a back and forth, you know.
Oh yeah.
I know it's very easy to say when you've won that sort of tussle, but like, again, it's the same sort of thing as my Zelda stuff yesterday. I lost that race, but I didn't feel bad about it because the scene was good, you know. It's the same sort of thing with this. I wouldn't have felt bad on that.
No, this is one duel I don't feel bad losing because this was going either way, and the first duel again shite. The second duel not as great. This one was like, this is where all the dueling happened, and this is where all the fun happened.
Yep.
Like regardless of win, lose, or draw, this was a fun duel.
Yeah, and I mean,
and it all came to a top draw.
Yeah, it's been good. What was my next draw anyway? Let's have a look. I had Shiny Angel as my next one.
You know, my blue was being next, I wouldn't have gotten through that.
I was really hoping to draw like Shiny Angel instead of having to use Freed, because obviously if you had Magic Cylinder, it would have just been game over. So it was like, oh come on, you know. But I think I just had to go for it with a lot of the stuff there because, you know, at 2,500 life points, you can still do a lot of really annoying stuff, and like nothing in my deck left could kill you in one turn anyway. So it's a case of I have to go for something